Hey guys, and welcome back to ReFactorissimo. Straight after all the desyncs, we think we've figured it out.
We have no idea why, but we think we know how to stop it from desyncing. That's good.
That does help.
Yeah.
So we removed the crafting combinator mod that we had temporarily. And it seems to have worked, but it also removed like all of these unit scanners here that I'm walking beside got removed.
For no reason, because they're not related to the crafting combinator at all.
Yeah, and all of these zone and tile scanners here also got removed.
Yep.
For no reason.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
I have literally no idea why, but sure.
Yep. And I was doing some stuff with like the things that we did that caused desyncs before. We intentionally spent a few minutes trying to make the game desync. And one of the notable ones that I had done was to use that the unit selection unit remote controller and like pick multiple vehicles at once and then deselect one, caused a desync last time we recorded. Nothing. Seems fine. So for whatever reason, crafting combinator is
causing issues.
Yeah, it's a questionable I don't know.
So I don't know if there's some weird like interaction between them or what, but
I think it creates fake recipes and that might somehow be related to it. We've really okay. So now that you're allowed to mess with your doodads here again, why does this?
Yeah.
There's a guy. I was gonna say, why does this thing need fuel? Well, it's actually a chain gunner.
It's a gunner man.
Could you make it send coal to the thing that provides power to the entire darn factory? We could really use that.
Why is that zone? No, there we go. Yeah. Where's the? Have you got a coal? No, you've got a coal warehouse, but you don't have a coal depot.
Right. I created one for wood. I'll go create one for coal.
Little wood derp's just sitting waiting on his little friend getting enough wood.
Interesting. Why is my handy hands not? Oh, there it goes. It is making. It wasn't making my firearm magazines for me. So this is. I mean, I'm really excited. I thought we were done recording for the day, and now all of a sudden we're allowed to record again. So yay! Bonus time.
What are you doing, dickhead?
We researched electric energy distribution. We have red and green signs now, so we were gonna do some of the new green stuff, right? Oh, right. Okay. I wanted the factory external overlay display thing. And now I'm gonna create a depot for. Oh, I could actually just use the same depot. Would it make sense to use? Do you want a separate depot for everything, or should I do like a wood and coal depot?
Well, we could do a wood and coal depot if you want. Just half of it green, half of it black.
I think I'll just make a separate one.
Okay.
Because we've already got colors designated for all of it, right?
Yep.
So this is going to be the black colored disc.
Yes.
There's your coal, and I'll set up the request coal. Now the vehicle itself, though, the hauler is not going to give up the fuel that's actually in its fuel spots, right? Shouldn't.
No, I'll make sure the hauler's set so it keeps enough coal on it.
Well, I know we haven't accomplished much yet, but I'm having a great time. So that's all that's important to me is how great my time is going. I do think we should focus on a bus. A bus would be a great idea, though. I think we should do that.
The little shits, what do you call them? The nanobots.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a flying F-bomb if you uncheck a deconstruction thing.
I'm not sure I understand
So-
what you mean.
So if you like tell it to deconstruct something and then tell it to stop deconstructing something because you selected the wrong thing, they don't care. They will just keep deconstructing that thing.
Okay.
So I accidentally just removed a unit scanner that I didn't mean to, because the little derps didn't care. They were just like, no, you told us to do it once, so we're gonna keep doing it. Sucks to be you, dude. Alright, I need 2 of these. 10 of them. It's kind of sad we don't have a crafting combinator anymore, but
Yeah, I think we'll have it back though by the time we really need them. So
yeah, probably. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to check will be... I don't care about that unit ID or that unit ID. It's coal that you wanted, yeah? So, black disk. Then...
yeah. So the coal receiving thing is set up to fuel the power area now, and I think we're operational now at 20 megawatts, up to 20. We've got wood is set up to go to where it needs to go. Okay, so that is now automated.
Okay, I need a... Do you have any haulers who aren't working?
Well, they're very cheap to make. You could make more if you'd like.
Well, yeah, it's just there's no point in the hauler just sitting on its ass, like, in the middle of nowhere. I think we only have 2 haulers right now.
Well, I think maybe that's an idea. What if we had a factory building, not a factory building, sorry, an assembly machine that was making haulers adjacent, kind of treat it like robots, like adjacent to a vehicle deployer, and you could just deploy new vehicles as needed. Or are you sticking with the vehicle ID system you were trying to use earlier?
Oh no, I need to stick with the vehicle ID system. Because certain haulers are... I'm configuring certain haulers to have certain... Like, they're allowed to contain certain things, and...
Okay.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
Basically, I don't want a hauler driving past the wrong... I don't want a hauler driving past the wrong vehicle.
and accidentally picking up all of its stuff. Sure.
Yeah, and picking up a load of junk.
Well, but isn't that part of like the vehicle deployer? When it deploys a hauler, it tells it specifically what to do.
Yeah,
So
but then I need to get the vehicle ID from the vehicle that's just been deployed, and then set that with something to tell that specific vehicle what it's allowed to do. You feel me?
I understand. I understand why it doesn't work and why you want it to go a certain way. I'm just thinking it'd be neat if the vehicle deployer would send out a new hauler with a new ID, with a set of instructions. It would go do the job and then come back to the vehicle depot. The ID would get erased. Its settings would get erased. And then you would only dispatch the haulers on a condition, kind of like conditional trains. It'd be cool. Might be too much work, but it's...
No, I could definitely do that. Like, my brain would know how to do it. How long it would take me, I have no idea. 63. I don't need a minor number. Yeah, like that's totally doable. That's 38. So the way that I would do it would be that, heck, you could just use one hauler going back and forth to the vehicle deployer and just having it set a new ID on it every time. Or not a new ID, but use the same ID and just change what it's being told to do. Wait, why is my hauler sitting there? Is there a black dot been placed right here?
I'm not sure.
No.
No, the black dot is the only black dot I'm aware of is the one that's underneath this depot.
Yeah, look where the hauler has decided to drive itself.
Huh. Could be, nope. You programmed it wrong because I just did the desuck thing. There's nothing. We cleared that whole area of stuff.
I don't know how I programmed it wrong. It's like scanning the first black dot and okay, well, what if I change that to number 2? Is it moving?
Nope.
Still nothing.
Nope. It's more than happy to just hang out. Doing nothing. I don't know why I am just 100% obsessed right now with the concept of 90-degree inserters. I love them. They're so energy efficient. It's great.
Why is what?
But I would like the upgrade planners so that I can do those too.
Okay, that's odd and I don't like it.
What'd you do now? Did you break something?
Oh, it's just it looks like my oh my goodness, I'm such a bell end.
What did you do now?
I keep accidentally deleting something that I don't want to delete. I keep doing that thing. Right, that's better.
I suppose I should probably get onto this, what do you call it? The factory building stuff. I should make more of them so that we're actually processing bobmonium and more than
Yeah.
just sapphirite. But I like all these haulers you've got that are all being derpy right now. You've got one with a full inventory of coal just hanging out. I could try to help you solve the problem, but I feel like two mines would probably make it even more complicated, wouldn't they?
Possibly. He's trying to get sorted. So if it's got... He's got 24,000 coal, so that's outputting a green tick. And that's outputting x equals 1, y equals 26, which should be going to the unit controller. Which should also be receiving the vehicle ID.
Would me
Which is definitely
throwing...
that guy, so it's receiving 126 in the vehicle ID, so it should be... Let's just double check then. No, it's apparently receiving 8183.
You're saying words right now, right? Because that's about what all I'm hearing.
Why is it receiving that?
Very, very low power right now. We are out of coal because you didn't fix it yet.
I'm trying to fix it. This is apparently receiving the wrong coordinates. So that's in at those coordinates. That's in now 81, negative 83.
You got one hauler who is really confused. He's got Sapphirite now. I wonder if deleting the constant combinator or the crafting combinator mod or toggling it has like messed everything up. Because there's a hauler. Do you want to come down here and look at this guy? I don't know what he is doing right now. This is your Sapphirite hauler. I
The
can look up.
Sapphirite hauler.
Let me look up his ID. It says Sapphirite type ID 2 ID number 35.
What's he doing?
I can't imagine a reason for him to be down here right now.
Where's he at?
Down by me. Look at him.
What the f...
No clue what he's doing down there.
What's his ID?
35. Type ID
35. Okay.
Vehicle ID 35. Or sorry, unit ID if we're being specific.
So the Sapphirite hauler's 35, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was about to ask, would me throwing down just random extra mining vehicle Mark IIs mess anything up with your setup?
No, it shouldn't, like, none of it should get messed up, but it's all being messed up at the current moment in time.
I'm going to just assume that it's your fault.
Yeah, probably. So that's what that's getting, and that's getting 81, negative 83, which is the current location, but it should never be receiving the current location.
Okay, so we've got this new tech, factory overlay controller, insert items to display them outside. Okay, so this is outputting iron and copper, obviously. It works. Nice.
Can you come up here and try and figure this out for me?
Yes.
'Cause I'm fucking confused now, man.
I just want to do one thing real quick. And now I'm good. Two minds are greater than one, they say. Well, we're about to find out. I don't know if we can solve this problem together. I need stone brick. Okay, where is Stejo? Stejo is north of me. You've got a section up there that's saying it wants robots. Guess it's damaged. Something drove into it or something.
Possibly.
I will repair these for you.
Thank
Done.
you.
Right. So this is hauler controller.
Right, it's just this top one here is what I'm looking at.
It's a lot of wires and stuff.
I know what I've done.
See, I came up here and you immediately figured it out. I knew that would happen.
Okay.
Constant combinators require power to work, right?
No, constants don't. So that's because I've mixed my signals. So if you're holding over 200 coal, yeah, so if the... Ah, cool.
You're not using these power lines for wire signals, right? Just power?
Yeah, it's just power.
Okay, I'm gonna clean it a little bit because there's just so many damn wires and the little copper ones are confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
I think when you're trying to deal with all the wiring. I'm helping in my own way. At least trying.
Okay, so if the actual truck has more than 200 coal, it should go to here. But if that's got more than 200 coal, it should go to there. But then these are getting mixed, and that's half the issue. Well, what happens if we do that then? Where's the little black guy going?
Well, you don't have to call him by the collar of his hauler uniform, do you? Bit rude.
Alright, okay, so basically he's full on ore. So he's going to try and pick stuff up. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I need to just sort the logic ever so slightly. It's because I turned it round so that they would basically wait at the position until the hauler had enough. Until the miner had enough ore before moving. If I do that, yeah.
You're coming up with all kinds of new and interesting ways to get confused by combinators with this new mod, aren't you?
Yes.
It's
many ways to get confused.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on in this mod.
It's a ridiculous amount. Alright, and if we do that,
okay. Wow. Well, it's about that time, and we haven't had a single desync this whole session, this whole episode. That's amazing.
Oh God.
That makes me very happy.
Yes. I'm chuffed. Alright, so, as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steve, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
See you soon.